If you've got 5 minutes but not all day, here's a really crap guide to anime.
All I know is pain.
To finally catch up to everything that's new, here's a totally crap guide to Egghead Part 2. And now it's time for Things That Happened Outside of Egghead Lightning Round. A nigga ices a cracker, then steals his sister, and it doesn't make the 9 o'clock news. Law becomes a woman, and Blackbeard claps dem cheeks. Kid says, "Say hello to my little friend!" And Shank says,
"I've had my fill of bad futures." Kamusari.
Blackbeard breaks into the girls' locker room and demands Heather's virginity when the old janitor that used to be a pro wrestler rocks up. Blackbeard steals a student council president and DC's faster than a Dead by Daylight survivor on Death Hook.
Come here.
Now that student council president just so happened to be the son of the Terminator.
United stay out.
Kuma has been a slave in Marijois. Saba goes to save him. Turns out Satan is the king of the world. Redacted. Is completely obliterated. Kuma says, "Screw you guys, I'm going home." And on the way goes, "Hey, this wall wasn't here before." The end. And that's everything that happened outside of Egghead Island. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, there's a Scooby-Doo as fuck transition as we go from nearly no one knowing who the killer is, and most of the Straw Hats being turned to stone by S-Snake, to York lying on the ground captured, and to this day it remains as one of the greatest unsolved mysteries, the Egghead time skip. York calls the Gorosei and says, "Hey boss, the Batman's here, come save me." The entire island gets John Wicked, so everyone starts looking for Papa Smurf, but he's helping Bonnie to feel better after looking through her dad's old scrapbook. Oh yeah, Bartholomew Kuma is Jewelry Bonnie's dad. Might have forgot to mention that. Kuma's memories are a video for a completely different day, but we will get to them. Anyways, Kizaru shows up and Luffy's like, "I'm 100 times stronger than when we last met," and Kizaru like, "Bitch, you can't train against light speed," and tells Luffy to
Get in the robot!
Zoro starts fighting Lucci. Kizaru like, "You gonna tell me where he is? Or I'm going to hurt you." And Luffy like, a gigantic pentagram appears on the island, and out of it, in a whirlwind of darkness and lightning, steps a gigantic spider monster, better known as St. J. Garcia Saturn. An order goes out across the island that no Marine under the rank of Vice Admiral is allowed to even look at St. J. Garcia Saturn. One Marine dared to look, and let's just say, it was pretty mind-blowing. Kuma's backstory.
Wait, then what do I do then?
Don't worry, we have the solve everything button now. Just press it.
Is that really it?
Yep.
Everyone will be fine with it?
Yep, no one will oppose it, and it's everyone agrees of their own free will. No brainwashing, nothing immoral. Yep, it literally just found the answer. We did it just for you. It's not even political at this point because everyone's just gonna like it.
Okay.
That was easy.
Thank you very much. Now here's your trophy.
I couldn't accept a trophy. All I did was press a button.
We put honey in it. This is good.
Frankie, Stella, Atlas, and Sanji go to find Bonnie. Bonnie says,
You hurt my daddy!
hurt? No, I just kidnapped the love of his life, had a world noble her, gave her an incurable disease that I knew would be passed on to her baby, drugged her baby, that's you, with a magical fruit, sent her back right before she died to shatter his entire world, knowing full well that the only doctor in the world who could possibly cure his daughter of that disease was working for me, and made him choose to sacrifice his life and good memories of said daughter in order to save her life, and made him my unquestioning robot slave. Elsewhere, Kuma climbs up the red line and attacks Marijois, gets the Whitebeard special from Akainu, then DC's faster than a Dead by Daylight survivor getting worried. He flies all the way to Egghead Island, and just before Bonnie is about to be executed by St. J. Garcia Saturn, he tanks the attack, turns around and says,
This is for all the pain you put me through.
Frankie, Atlas, Bonnie, and Kuma try to take a bullet train up to the ship, but Kizaru, at light speed mind you, shuts that shit down. Vegapunk tells Bonnie, you are the master control. The pacifists start firing on the Marines. St. J. Garcia Saturn kills Vegapunk, and Sanji says,
Rule number 1 for surviving Zombieland, cardio.
And Kizaru says,
Second rule, the double tap.
and fully kills Vegapunk. Luffy rocks up and is like, it's time for Saturday morning cartoons, and you two about to look worse than the 4Kids dub. Yeah. St. J. Garcia Saturn calls up his boys and is like, yo, I need y'all to pull up. Luffy like, you really needed to pull up your squad to deal with just me. You are oh. Them boys be a bit bigger than I bargained for. Just then he hears,
on your left.
And who shows up but the big dogs from Little Garden. Luffy plays some baseball, and Zoro stops playing around after about 20 chapters. Vegapunk's message. As soon as Vegapunk dies...
You didn't say the magic word.
Please! God damn it! Hate this hacker crap!
Vegapunk starts a broadcast threatening to cancel the world government, and Zootopia gets real squirrely trying to find the source. St. J. Garcia Saturn... finds the Mother Flame.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Vegapunk's message starts.
Settle in, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. More specifically, why my life ended. And if you're listening to this tape, you're one of the reasons why.
Just kidding. Here's the 3 things you need to know.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
That last one you can insert find the One Piece, but I think you get the picture. About the time this message is done, the Straw Hats all manage to get their ship away from the island and start following the giant ship toward Elbaf. But while writing the script, I suddenly realized that I hadn't explained at all who Emmett is. Emmett is a giant robot from the time of Joy Boy that awakened due to the sound of the drums of liberation and is now going to help Luffy because Luffy reminds him of Joy Boy. Emmett also contains the original transponder snail that the source of the broadcast is coming from. The Gorosei knock him into the ocean, which destroys this and ends the broadcast. St. Marcus Mars, the giant bird, tries to attack the ship, but all of a sudden, using her age fruit, Jewelry Bonnie transforms into her Nika form, which I like to call Joy Girl. During editing, I realized I had completely forgotten that Bonnie also got the Liberation Nika Punch revenge on Saint Saturn, and it was amazing. Using the power of Luffy, Bonnie, Frankie, and Sanji, they send Mars flying. Joy Boy kept a rope inside Emmett containing the last bit of his Conqueror's Haki. Upon releasing this, all of the rest of the Gorosei, except for Saint Saturn, are instantly sent back to Marijua. Emmett is left sitting on the shore with Saint J. Garcia Saturn. Watching those pesky Straw Hats escape again. Due to letting too much information get out and letting Nika, Luffy, escape, Emu ends the contract with St. J. Garcia Saturn. Oh, never mind. All his ears come back to him and he disintegrates into a pile of dust and bones on the floor in front of all of the Vice Admirals. York is permanently disconnected from Punk Records, but the consciousness of every other satellite remains. Edison uses a roaming cloud to fly Punk Records into the sky, never to be accessed by humanity again until they are ready, which the remnant of Shaka guesses will be 500 years in the future. Edison takes spare parts from every satellite except York and rebuilds the body into what I would call Dr. Vegapunk complete. The Straw Hats escape again, Garling fills the power hole. We're 1,125 chapters in, only 44 chapters to go. This has been the second part of A Craphead to Egghead Island, and now you know. Hello everybody, AfroX here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us what you would like to see in the next video. Check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/AfroX. A shout out to our mythical patron, Calvin C., and our legendary patron, Trix, the anime hater.